I'm going to show you a strategy with a plugin for ChatGPT that's going to help you generate high quality content which will rank on Google. The idea here is to enhance your writing, not to get ChatGPT to write the whole thing. This will actually be penalized by Google. So, by enhancing your writing with this plugin for ChatGPT, you'll write content that ranks on Google. I want to show you how to do this. Let's go. So a couple of things before we get started. Here's the kind of proof that I've been using. I've made a brand new website, and within a matter of a month, I've been able to get the total impressions up, the clicks up, and get it ranking for some keywords that tend to be pretty difficult to rank, like email headline generator, keyword suggestion. I've still got a lot to go, but I just wanted to show you that it is ranking, which is pretty incredible that it's doing it so quickly. Now, the first thing that you want to do is go to download the plugin that's called AIPRM for ChatGPT. Once you've installed that on your browser of your choice, or whether it's Brave or Chrome, and you go back to ChatGPT after you reloaded it, ChatGPT will look a bit different this time around. These are essentially, the boxes that you see here are pre-populated prompts done by industry experts and a lot of people out there. They are segmented by topics. So if you want to do copywriting, marketing, I highly recommend you have a look at all these things. They suit you because it can make life a lot easier. Obviously, I've been spending the last month or two just using the SEO ones. And the key here is, like I said before, not to get ChatGPT to write the whole thing for you, because that will be penalized. And you can do that here with things like SEO article writer, where you kind of give it a topic and it'll write the whole blog for you. But I like to go a little bit further, do a little bit of manual work. It adds a lot more value to the content that you're writing, and it also writes it in your tone, which is what you want. I use the box here, outline, nightfall for a blog. So let's go traveling to Chile as an example, and it'll start writing an outline for you. Now on the same part, I've got a Google Doc ready, so I can copy and paste the content there, and I can edit it a little bit, because that's the idea here. You want to enhance your writing, not get this thing like the whole for you. Now, I'm going to just copy this so I can keep a record of it. But what's really interesting about this plugin is that once you go out of that conversation and go back into the one that you were using, you can actually see the prompt that was used to generate this blog outline. And what I like doing is kind of changing this blog outline to make it sound a little bit more like me, or whichever tone I want. You can see here, the prompt is quite a simple one. I want you to respond only in English. I want you to act as a content writing expert that speaks and writes for English. Make sure the tone of the blog is smart, witty, and a bit funny. And now I'll save it. Of course it does that. And this is the problem with ChatGPT, that sometimes it doesn't actually, it kind of loads a little bit too much. But let's start a new conversation using that same prompt that I've edited to add a little bit of a different tone. You can see that it starts writing a different blog altogether. It's good to also have the other one there. While it's writing the outline, what I like to do as well is think how I can backlink my previous blogs into this. This kind of forces me then to write this blog, or to edit this blog into my style of writing, adding, the good stuff for SEO essentially. So once we've got the full outline, now I'm happy with this outline. I can go now write all of section 1, introduction. And it'll start writing just the first section. Again, when it comes to writing massive pieces of content and even coding a lot, ChatGPT, if you're not in a premium version, I assume, which I'm not, kind of has a bit of a spastic attack and it won't write the whole thing. So doing it section by section allows you to, one, for it to write the whole thing properly, and two, for you to amend it throughout it and make it sound like you. So once we're happy with this, we can start copying it into our original document. And now with section, this is the same as section 2, but let's change it a little bit. So let's go here. I want you to write all of section 2 and copy and paste that section. However, and D suggests the best airline to Chile. Now I'm doing this because then maybe I can outlink to a couple of websites like Latam or Qantas or whoever's flying there. And again, it's making it your own. And now you see where I'm going with this. So I'm just copying and pasting it. Now I'll paste it to the Google Doc, make sure that it's fine. I like to start backlinking to my website or my other blogs within this document. So once I copy and paste it to my CMS, I'm already there. Again, it forces you to write in your own tone. And that's what I like about it. Because you're going section by section and you're amending it a little bit, it's actually your content. Yes, ChatGPT is writing a lot of it, but it's content that ranks because it's not just a one-shot blog like you can do in Jasper and Copy AI does, which is you get it to write a blog and it actually gives you the outline of the blog first. And then you can change the outline and then it'll start writing the whole thing for you. This is just a free version and better in my opinion because it's a lot more customizable. Once you're happy with that, sample section 2, which I'm happy with. You get the idea. I'm not going to do the whole blog, but you copy and paste and you amend it and you change it a little bit. What I will show you is one more tool that I'll be using with this plugin, which is the Outrank article, which is quite incredible. So, for example, outrank the competitor with an in-depth SEO optimized article based on your competitor's URL, and you literally put the URL in there. So let's look at what I was writing. So traveling over Chile, and let's look at the first. There you go. This will be pretty impossible to outrank, but regardless, let's see what happens. Go back to ChatGPT. This is my competitor, and it'll rewrite that article again in a format that it thinks is going to rank better. What I would do here is rewrite it, update it with more updated information that your competitor has, and then again, customize it to you. What I would do also is once this finishes, go back and you can read the prompts that it's written here. This is the main thing about this plugin that's incredible. Not only does it save you time because it has the pre-populated prompts you can use, however, you can also look under the hood and see what prompts generated the content that you're asking. And I think that's where the real value of this thing is. And you have a look at the back of it and see what works or see what makes these incredible prompts actually work. That gives you incredible output from ChatGPT. And that's kind of it. I hope it helps. Give it a try. Let me know in the comments how you went, or let me know in the comments if you're using this plugin with another one of the boxes, because I can't use them all, obviously. So I'd love to know how you use it. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, and thank you very much for your time. I'll see you in the next one.